This all happened as the president was just beginning his coronavirus briefing, railing against mail-in ballots, then pointing to a good day in the markets. And it comes amid a new milestone tonight, America passing 5 million cases. And tonight, the American Academy of Pediatrics now reporting nearly 100,000 children tested positive with the virus in just the last 2 weeks of July, just before parents decide whether to send their children back to school. Tonight here, my interview with Dr. Anthony Fauci. Is he comfortable with children going back to school in the U.S.? What he says about masks tonight. But first, Victor Oquendo on what they're seeing already. Cases of the virus in some districts already getting started.
Across Florida today, thousands of students were back in the classroom in some rural counties. Masks encouraged, but not required.
We're encouraging, if possible, the face-to-face because we know that that's the best that our children can receive.
In this hard-hit state, the biggest school districts will start the year online, but they are required to open classrooms by the end of the month, and teachers are suing the state.
We've been reckless with bars and beaches and restaurants, and we simply cannot be reckless with our public schools. This is not a petri dish. This should not be an experiment.
With the U.S. topping 5 million cases, a new report shows 339,000 cases in children since the pandemic began, nearly 100,000 in the last 2 weeks of July. Today, this mega testing site opened in Atlanta, a COVID hotspot, where they hope to test 5,000 people a day. After images from this high school north of Atlanta went viral, 9 students and staff tested positive, the school now turning to online learning while the school is cleaned. In Cherokee County, more than 500 students quarantined after 28 students and staff were infected. Outside Atlanta, teacher Tibet Lopez is afraid of going back to the classroom.
Lots of anxiety, lots of concern, especially for me. I am a type 1 diabetic living in a multi-generational home.
Nearly 600 kids have already been sickened with multi-system inflammatory syndrome around the country, like 8-year-old Zane Wampler in Florida, who grew so sick he had to be put on a ventilator. He's finally home after weeks in the hospital.
Kids need to be at school. They need the interaction, but also the decision needs to not be made on the falsehood that children are not affected by this.
But across the country, so many parents are facing difficult choices. In Wausau, Wisconsin, this protest for a return to the classroom.
I'm really concerned about the kids that are just trying to learn how to read. They either don't have internet access because we are in such a rural environment, or they just don't have the family structure that they need to be safe and to really learn anything.
Of the children tested here in Florida, so far 15% have been positive for the virus, and that's while schools have been closed. Here in Miami-Dade County, the nation's 4th largest school district, the earliest that classrooms will reopen for in-person learning is October. David?
All right, Victor Oquendo on the schools tonight. Victor, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.